Hi, I'm Donna Stanley with Endless Mountain Labradors, and I want to talk with you about choosing a food for older dogs. Now, a lot of people have felt that with older dogs, we want to bring down the protein amount in their food, which when I was talking with Dr. Jane Bix, who originated or was the original formulator of Life's Abundance Foods, she mentioned to me that about 20 years ago, it was veterinarians that actually brought about this myth that they've found now through science is not true, is that too much protein is bad for older dogs and can contribute to kidney disease. And number one of the things that she taught me was that older dogs just can't get enough protein into their bodies. So they're already not getting the protein that they need. And then if we lower the protein even more, it's truly insufficient for them. And so that is something that you need to keep in mind from a scientific standpoint that has changed in the last 20 years if you heard that from a veterinarian 20 years ago or more. The other thing that is really important to remember though, that is if your dog is in the middle of kidney disease, you would need to drop the protein in that situation, okay? It's a lot of times more about the fats with some of the issues of kidney disease. So Dr. Jane told me to make sure that I mentioned that it's not so much the protein. There's about 26% protein in the all life stages food, and that is sufficient enough for puppies, for adults, and for older dogs if they're not having a propensity to be overweight. In that situation, you would want to choose their weight loss formula to make sure that you take that weight off, because you don't want to be putting stress on those joints, especially when they're older and they're more prone to arthritis and things like that. Keep the weight off your dogs, please. I can't tell you how many times I see overweight dogs, and it does just as much harm to them as overweight Americans, what it does to their health. So make sure that you remember that. Also, one of the things that I would suggest with an older dog is Life's Abundance has something called an agility formula, and it's really good for older dogs. It is something that will support the joints, the bones, the tendons, the actual synovial fluid in the joints to make them more limber. And it's really good for the giant breeds. When we started creating new breeds that weren't just like the feral dogs that were short and boxy and didn't have any of these joint issues and stuff, and they were about 30, 35 pounds. Now we've got Great Danes, we've got Newfoundlands. Believe it or not, Labs are considered medium-sized dogs. I found that out. And so we've got these dogs like Basset Hounds, which are so long, and then Dachshunds, and they're known to have back problems. So we're putting stress already on these dogs' joints and bones. So for some older dogs, really good to add something like this. Also, it's filled with 11 ingredients that work together synergistically for an older dog, and also some things to improve brain function. And one of the coolest things about this product is that the stories that I hear about that old dog that can no longer play with the kids, can't go up the stairs anymore, and they start on the agility formula, all of a sudden they're going up the stairs again and they're playing with the kids. So that's absolutely great. So I wanted to make sure that you knew what to do in conjunction with maybe some weight loss formulas for some seniors in that case. Thanks so much for listening to this video, and if you liked it, please do subscribe to our channel so you can get all the latest videos. Thanks and have a great day.